Hello everybody, it's Anya here, Parenting Success Coach. How you all doing? We started a bit different today. Just trying to find my spot. Good, okay. Well, the post I made last week was in regards to, it was in regards to the different parenting styles that we have in our home, and how that can obviously affect in our parenting. We have two people, right, generally, who have come from completely different backgrounds and upbringing. And, sorry, I keep making little notes there that I feel I need to read. So we have two people with different backgrounds, even if you've got very similar backgrounds, how you were raised, the ethics in the house, the morals in the house, the way that we deal with kindness, deal with manners, deal with all kinds of things. We need to, that comes to the table when you have two people parenting, okay? So how do we handle those differences? How do we handle when one is really, really strict, one of us, and one of us is really kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's all fine, right? Well, I think one of the keys is to realize that the kids catch on to this really, really early. Very early, a child will very quickly know which parent to go to get extra dessert, or which parent to go to if you've hurt yourself, or who to ask to pick you up late at night, based on the teen side. So it's going to happen anyway, but what we do want to do is we want to have some areas that we both feel strongly about, and that these get discussed without the children being there. These are things like to do with if you have certain things that for you are non-negotiable, and your partner probably has many non-negotiables too. And what we want to do is respect each other for this, okay, and come to a pattern where you are able to, even if you totally don't agree, or something crazy, but even if you don't agree, but that you're going to just let that's important to that person, and the same with your things. And those are what we're integrating into our family structure, into our life, and then with our children. Okay? And then the great thing is, with these lovely adaptable little humans, there's so much that they can benefit from having different parents, having different, whether it's two parents or it's a grandparent and a parent, aunt and a parent, babysitter and the parent, like all depending on who's parenting the child. Now it's really tricky when things you really disagree with, but that all has to be taken up when the child's not there. That has to be like, okay, say if your husband got really strict about something that you're like, whoa, wow, that's, not necessary. Those kind of things, for me, it's really important to say, look, can I speak to you a moment? And you take it out of the room to discuss it. And some things we let go. Some things that you're like, oh, gosh, I didn't mind if they, got themselves a drink or whatever it be, so that you can really create harmony in the home, so there's not constant fighting over how, my kids always went to bed at this time, and he's saying, well, we just fell asleep whenever we fell asleep. So for those reasons, children pick up on all of these little ways, and it's okay. We're sort of teaching them that although maybe we don't agree with what this other parent is saying, or maybe we really strongly don't agree, but it's not, it's still a safe thing, it's still something that, you're willing to support. We're teaching our kids respect, we're teaching them empathy, we're teaching tolerance, kindness, all these wonderful traits. And they really benefit from having the opportunity to see how we deal with each other when we don't agree. And of course, myself included, sometimes we shout at the time that we shouldn't at our spouse, to be sort of like, I told you I wanted them in bath by the time I came home, or whatever. That those things are, as much as possible, the adults take this separate. And there's a certain amount of united front that even though this isn't totally what I agree, this is important to mummy, this is important to daddy, this is important to auntie, that we take those things so that the kids know that we're supporting each other. And just think how amazing that is then for them to go out into this world and feel that I don't have to agree with you, but I still am going to respect you. I'm still going to treat you with kindness. You know, I'm still going to feel comfortable that you can have a different opinion to me, right? And you can see how that is all based on how that's handled at home, on how that we feel comfortable with not having the control. That was me too, of saying, no, but I have read about and learned about, and this is what we're going to do. And then having to realize how much they benefit from, for me, my spouse's way of doing things, as they did from my way of doing things. And they catch on quick. They catch on quick as to, you know, now this isn't taking them to that they can play us off each other, because that's not going to be an option, because we're respecting each other. So if I say, TV's off at 7, these are all examples on the top of my head, you know, and they think, oh, well, I'll go ask Daddy, he won't care. You know, Daddy's going to say, have you asked Mum? You know, Mum said 7, it's 7. He might not care. He might think, oh my goodness, just leave them there, they're happy. But because, you know, that's that backup, that's that co-parenting together, that's the idea that certain things, you know, really matter to us and certain things don't. And so we want to find that balance. Anyway, awesome. Looks like I'm alone today in my chat. Hopefully you'll catch the replay, and please there's a special going on this week if you'd like to discuss this topic or other topics and have some support around. I have a 25% discount sale going on this week for my one-on-one calls, SOS call. It's a 45-minute call where we chat, discuss, start to implement, start to sort of see what the core areas are, and then I'll present you with email with inspired action, ways to implement this into your life, into your family, so that it's directly related to what's going on in your life. Awesome. So have a lovely Monday evening, and I hope to see you soon.